Good morning. Don't mind my wild hair. I am so ready to cut my hair. Like, I love my hair. It's like not super long, but it's like midway down my back. I'm ready to cut it to my shoulders. I just never seem to go do it. So don't mind my crazy morning hair. I just refilled my coffee with this. I got this one. I got that caramel macchiato one. This one smells really good. I've been liking this Good and Gather from Target. I usually really love, my grandpa always, when he visits, always brings me like 4 or 5 cans of Don Francisco's. That's my favorite coffee, okay? That stuff is good. He gets it at Publix. I'll drive an hour out to our Publix to get it. I love that coffee. So I'm making coffee. It is almost 6:30 in the morning. For some reason, last week and this week, our alarms have not gone off. We've been getting up late, and my husband just left for work. My goodness. So, late start to the day. He's got sandwich stuff in his truck. I didn't pack him a lunch because I didn't. We had planned that last night that he'd have sandwiches, but I was a little disappointed in myself that I did not have the coffee set, because now he's going to work without coffee, and I know he likes it in the morning. His 1 cup of coffee to get going, and I'm now taking even longer to get mine. I just love them. Look at them sleeping. Yeah, you're so cute. Finally got my coffee. I got Wyatt down, just fed him. I don't know that he's fully asleep. He keeps closing his eyes, but he'll pop them open and look at me and then close them again. I am, again, doing a little bit more work on my meal plan. I know some people it just comes easy to, but for me, there's a whole lot of aspects to meal planning because I am also stocking my freezer. Not with just store-bought stuff, but with homemade stuff too. So that's what I'm currently working on while I watch a show because all my other kids are sleeping. So yeah. I am going to put out... Excuse me. I am going to put out a meal plan video. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I haven't yawned once this morning till I poured my coffee. It was like the 5th time I have yawned. I will put out a meal plan video explaining everything I do as far as my meal plan. And then I'll probably put out a grocery haul and then an actual like video of all the things I make. I think that would be kind of cool to share that. I know a lot of people share that, but yeah. So I'll show you all that in just a little bit when I'm done. Well, probably in a few days. Okay, so my kids have a ton of science boxes that my sister bought them a subscription, and we kept it for, I want to say 6, we already did 1 box, so 7 months, and then we canceled it because each box has a ton of science experiments, and I told her, I was like, I don't know how fast we can get through all those, so cancel it. We were doing a lot of other science things, so we only went through 1 whole box, and there was like 25 experiments in it. This is something they were gifted. I can't remember if me and my husband bought this one for them because they were doing really good and behaving, like doing their chore, like doing everything they needed to do, like making their beds and getting dressed and, like not making an argument of everything. And they like science. Or I can't remember if it was this one or a different one, or if my mom gifted this to them. I cannot remember. But they have been begging for this. And so I said I would finally today make it with them if we can get the baby to sleep and they can behave during school, because this one is a candy one. I was like, I'm not going to reward you by actually doing it. Like this we can do on a weekend or whatever as a family, but if you want to use it as school science, you have to, do your part and behave. So anyways, I'm actually going to open the box because and make sure we have everything in it. When we were redoing their room, my baby had gotten a hold of a lot of their science boxes. Most of them he couldn't open, but this one is, so I have to go through and make sure everything is in there. But yeah, we are really excited to make this today. And I told them if I can figure out all the stuff we need for it, then we could probably remake our own gummies, but healthier. So yeah, I will let you know how this goes. Okay, so I'm laminating a few sheets of recipes to put in my binder. I'm gonna pull out the ones that we're making today, and I'm gonna have my son help me with them. And that's, sorry, my laminator's done. I gotta put another sheet in. Okay, hold on. Sorry, I had to put another sheet in the laminator. So my son's gonna be helping me, and this is gonna have to go along with reading and math and some science, and we're gonna talk about how, you know, different things happen when you do things with food, like when you mix wets and dries and what happens and what that produces, and how if you keep mixing it, it'll turn into more like a solid dough. He'll have to read the recipe. He'll have to look at the different amounts of the ingredients, and he'll have to work out the steps. So it's a little bit of different things. You know, you use recipes in cooking to help homeschool, and I think that's great because he's always asking me, hey, Mom, can I help? Hey, Mom, what are you making? There's Sebastian being wild. So as I had stated in a previous video, I laminate my recipes now, so that when my kids do choose to help me or I'm in the kitchen, I don't have to reprint recipes over and over. They're laminated. All I have to do is wipe them off. And yes, I do print simple things like this to help my younger son when him and his brother are both helping me. He likes these. So now you have a recipe that you can learn to read and follow along with. Oh, there we go. Books off the bookshelf. I also today have to move the books off the books. Move the books off the bookshelf. I have to move the bookshelf into my boys' room. Makes it easier so that my small baby, so my Sebastian, doesn't rip all the books off 20 times a day anymore. We are moving the bookshelf in there. I want a more sturdy, heavy-duty bookshelf, one that, like, you know, but for now, we don't have that. We don't have the space for that. So the bookshelf's going in the boys' room. Makes it easier to store books in an area where Sebastian isn't frequently at, so he can't go and mess it up. Again, he's 2, that's fine, but he has a habit of trying to rip up books, and we respect books in our house. We treat them very nicely. We do not destroy them, and he's still learning that. So, okay, so now the bookshelf is in the boys' room. Yeah. So down there we have all school books, books that are used in school. Please don't jump on each other. Up here we have reader books. So down there is Jarvis's chapter books, and these are our Money Junior books. These are all the baby's books. These are all my books and their computer. And this shelf is like reader books, like Bernstein Bears, Little Critters, and Dr. Seuss and stuff. So that is our bookshelf right now, and hopefully it stays nice like this and doesn't get all destroyed. The directions to you. Yes. Okay. Oh no. Critical thinking. Dot to dot fun. Connect the dots 1 to 5. Chapter 11, Quidditch. As they entered November, the weather turned very cold. The mountains around the school became icy gray, and the lake like chilled steel. Okay, why did I read that funny in my head? Every morning, the ground was covered in frost. Hagrid could be seen. Okay, so I've reorganized everything. I did put my air fryer up there. I still gotta wipe down my drawers. Those towels and oven mitt don't belong there, but yeah, so I had to reorganize everything to make stuff work out. As you guys know, I have a very tiny like counter kitchen space. So I was working on trying to get everything, you know, to fit better. My dishes are up here, along with my plates, bowls, soup cups, special coffee cups are up there. My drinking cups are there. My tumblers and to-go coffee cups, baby cups, lids for different things, and actual kid dishes are all right there. So I needed everything to fit in a way that would work best for me and our family. I keep moving my kitchen around. And so far, this is what's working for me now. We use the air fryer a lot, and constantly moving it from the shelf and to the counter, to the shelf, to the counter, it's a hassle. And only one outlet in our kitchen can support our air fryer. I have no clue why. That outlet went dead. My husband has to look at it. That outlet will shut down everything if I plug my air fryer into it. That outlet has my coffee pot and stuff over there on it. This outlet has my freezer and my deep freezer on it. So like this outlet holds my microwave and my air fryer, and this is just what works. Now that I can use this more readily, plus my son knows how to use the air fryer, so he uses it. It's easier for him than to have to lug it back and forth if I'm, you know, if he wants to make a snack in it and I'm not in the kitchen to do that for him. This is just easier. He pops it out, turns it on, does his thing. Good to go. Clear. He was up and down so much last night. He finally is getting some good sleep. So me and him are just sitting here enjoying the calm. Okay, my paper towel looks all janky because my baby pulled it all apart, so we're using that so it's not wasted. I'm gonna cut up my tortillas and fry up some chips. Okay, so there's our chips. I know they look really dark, but we like them like that. My kids love them like that. Yeah. So I've made them a big batch of tortilla chips. I don't flavor or salt them. My kids prefer them plain, so that's fine. They're up here, still draining. Also up out of the way so my dogs don't get on the counter and get them. So this is one of the new spices we bought, and this is what I put on our pork chops for dinner. And then I'm boiling some water because I'm going to make the little kids some of this Annie's Bunnies. I thought they'd really like it. And I'm making the adults this mac and cheese. My other boys, my oldest will probably have carrots. He doesn't eat mac and cheese or pasta of any kind. Maverick, I'm not sure what he'll have.